Hey, what's up, guys? Long time no see. It's been a week, probably, but yeah, I haven't had the best week of training. It's been a little tough and, not gonna lie, a little demoralizing, but we keep ourselves motivated somehow. Yeah, I'm just talking to Wyatt here. Someone asked me about why I don't wear lifting gloves. One, I don't like the look of it, and two, with the sport, you don't want to be like hiding anything, essentially. So, like, if you wear lifting gloves and all of a sudden you go into competition, it's going to be really tough because the judges are going to be like, why are you wearing gloves? What do you have in your gloves? What's wrong with you? And so, it is what it is. I just tape as many fingers as I can without wasting tape because lifting tape's expensive. It's like $40 for 2 rolls or 3 rolls, something like that. So I'm poor. Weightlifting does not pay at all. So usually with athletes, like a lot of people don't know this, but usually with athletes, unless you have like a big social media following or like you're funded heavily by the government or whatever, you're paying out of pocket to do this shit. And it's kind of ridiculous, but I do it for the memories and just helping myself be the best that I can be. You invest in yourself. That's what a lot of people tell you about. So here it's a super early morning. You know how I know? Because I look exhausted and Wyatt's coaching. Wyatt usually coaches in the morning unless he has exams. It was exam season here, so Wyatt has been so kind to come into the gym to watch over me and a couple of other people and his sibling as well. So we're just doing our best to warm up, get him to watch some of our lifts or get him to encourage us somehow. I don't know. I say us a lot because that's what I use at work. Anyway, like in emails, it's like, hey, thanks for contacting us. Anyways, here we have some snatches, just making sure that I'm finishing my pull, really extending my arms, trying to find my heels. The hardest part for me with weightlifting is just finding my heels in the bottom position and like really punching out my arms. Here we go up to about 65, exactly 65. You can see a little bit of knee wobble. The cutie's watching me, then he runs away because he's like, I don't want to look at you no more. But still looks at me, which is great. Here, just really focusing on finding my positioning when I'm in the air, when I'm pulling off the ground, how my hips are, what my legs feel like when I'm on the platform. This is an elevated platform, by the way, if you didn't notice. So in doing this, we're really focusing on our starting position, really trying to drive the bar as straight up as possible. And we're giving ourselves like, is that 3 inches? I don't know. If I have any girls here, does that look like 3 inches? No, just kidding. A 3-inch platform. Why it's there, just tired as shit. This is what the vibe is like when we're training. When we come to like the 7 o'clock, I can't do 6. 6 is way too early. But we do 7 o'clock together and we're just both dying. We're like, all right, let me get my body warm. Let me stretch out. Let me make sure I'm not hurting so much. And then we actually get to lifting. So here we have 75. 75 is going to start a little bit below my feet. And really nice punch up. Kind of compromised position at the top. You can see that I'm leaning forward and I didn't really stabilize the bar. We get the lift, but if it was a lot more weight, then that one was way better. Anyways, we get the lift and then we stand with it, but we got to pause at the top. So we got to make sure that we're controlling the weight in our finish too. Sometimes it just lands on you and you're like, wow, that felt really good. And sometimes you're just fighting to keep it up. And you don't really want to do that, but you got to establish yourself in on the rankings there. You don't win with missed lifts. You can have some, but you got to get big numbers up there. So here I'm just vibing out. We're up to 90 kilos, really making sure that I have good positioning in the start, flexing the muscles in my back. Good extension, good finish. Wyatt gives me the yeah. So that was enough encouragement today. At least I know I'm doing okay. And just trying to replicate it on the second one. So second one looked almost as good as the first. First one looked really good. Here we go. Another platform. Good finish, but my start position was a little wobbly. I gotta activate my core a little bit more. I gotta contract my back in that start. Really make sure I'm taking that slack out. Second one was a lot better. I corrected there. It looked a lot cleaner too. Well, it's just like, why do you suck? And I was like, yeah, just today I suck. 95. I didn't know I was going up that high, but a single looked really good. Well, it's just like, hey, nice work. Then I just cut it there. Anyways, pure focus here. Really trying to make sure that I'm pulling as straight as I can. See if I can track my back in the last second. Yeah, we're going. And then hips are a little bit higher. Not bad. Not bad. It was okay. It was okay. I don't know why I was so happy there, but it was okay. This one, a lot better. Bottom position, I had to find it, but we stuck the landing. So 95 is quite heavy, especially if you're doing it on platforms. I'm just like, wow, this is such a weird feeling. Really weird feeling. Last set here, beauty, a lot better. A lot better. Wyatt told me to fix a couple things beforehand, so I did. And that's how we got to a really good last set. We moved on to clean and jerks. And mindset, guys. Mindset's huge. Like, I think this was one of the heavier days before I crashed this week. So this was the week before. And I was feeling good, looking good. Everything was connecting. And then at the end of the workout, I was going for a 2-rep max. Not really. Like, I ran out of time by the end. But after that, I had training on a Saturday, I believe, with coach. And that went okay. And then the next week, everything kind of fell to shit. Like, Monday was okay. Tuesday was decent. And then Thursday, Friday, really bad. And then Saturday, we kind of got our bearings back. So we'll just see what next week looks like. But honestly, there's a thing called the rule of thirds. And a lot of people have been asking me like, oh, how do you stay so motivated after you have a bad day? How do you do X, Y, and Z? And it's honestly just a third of the time you're going to suck. Like, you're absolutely going to be dog shit. Like, maybe the weight goes up and you're like, that was, But a lot of the times, a third of the time, it's going to suck. Another third of the time, you're going to be like, wow, things are flying pretty decent. I have my mind right. Everything's moving pretty well. My body's okay. Successful workout, not too bad, right? So it's like you're doing a decent job. And then the last third of the time, you're going to be absolutely amazing. Hopefully it lines up with competition day, but you're going to be flying. Everything is going to go well. You're just in the zone. So if I have 2 bad days, sure, it's not really a third, but stacked up over time, maybe it is only a third. So as long as we're having 1 or 2 bad days and we limit it to that, then we're pretty much good to go. So I never really get too discouraged because I always try to work on things that I can fix myself. Anyways, we jumped up, already to 125. I'm feeling myself. Things are looking good. My back looks great. My triceps look amazing. And here we're just trying to find the starting position. Really pulling good straight. I feel like I could have been a little bit taller in that pull, but I don't know. It happened so fast. Not fast enough. That one was really good. Yeah, next set, better. I think I fixed it. I think I talked to myself there. 135. Nice. Good catch. Decent. I think I got to catch a lot quicker. So extension was good, but that split second where I'm like, okay, I can go down now. And that needs to change to I hit extension and drop right away to catch it as stable as they can. So here, 140. Looking decent. I think we're just pulling here. I'd be surprised if we cleaned it. Oh, surprised. All right, here I gotta fix my feet. Coming a little bit narrow. There, I fixed it. Nice. Good fight against the bottom. So pretty decent. Another one. Nice. I got to catch a little bit better. That one felt like I was on my ass a little more. My heels on my ass. So we just got to move forward in that catch. But yeah, that was super easy. It looked super easy. I'm surprised. Dude, I could barely snatch like 90 kilos on Thursday and Friday. So that to me, I was like, damn, I can actually move weight. Anyways, we moved on to push press here. Push press is pretty decent. Just trying to find my feet again. Everything in weightlifting is having like a flat foot into extension, but it's really hard because the weight transfer, when you have a flat foot, you have to have the mobility. So for example, in the clean and the snatch, I want to have my feet as flat as possible, but a little bit of my weight concentrated on the balls of my feet while still having my heels on the ground. So maybe next video we'll talk about that, but you can see here that I'm pushing back. So if you watch my feet, I'm pushing back a little bit in the push press, and you really want to be as straight as you can. So flat foot, push with your quads, really drive the bar up, then finish the drive with your arms as much as you can. So here we go. 85 kilos, not too bad, right? You can see here, my heels are coming up just a tad bit early. You really want to just drive it off the ground. Heels and toe are connected, pushing against the ground and really finishing. So not too bad. I think I looked at the time, it's like 8:40, and I was like, oh, I really have to finish this shit ASAP because I got to be out of here by 9:30. And when it's like 8:46, 8:48, I was like, oh, I have like 20 sets to go. I don't know how long squats are going to take. So I'm just trying my best to finish as quickly as I can. Another 100 kilo push press here. The yellow plates look really good. Here, I'm a little bit better. I worked on my timing. My heels were a little bit better. Yeah, decent. I think we're okay. So I think 100 kilos might be the top set here. Just really focusing on my push-up. I think I need to work on my drive a little bit more. Good dip, good drive. Oh, okay. Look at that. Hey, fucking past me is already corrected. So, good job. Decent. Again, still trying to get the connection with my heels. It's really, really annoying. At least it's a problem that I have, right? See, there you go. I push back again. Let's see. That one was a little more straight. Still a little backwards, but we're working on it. I hate push press. I think we're done here. So we're just moving on to squats. I left the unedited footage out, just letting you know how quickly I wanted to get out of here. Also, like, by the time 9:15 hits, I'm like, I gotta call my workout so I can actually stretch. So guys, if you don't stretch, stretching's super important. Everyone needs to stretch. I'm not even capping. Like, Cristiano Ronaldo stretches all the time, and he's like 38, and he looks amazing. So that's the vibe that I want to be. I want to be fit, look good, make a lot of money. Not with weightlifting, because nobody really watches weightlifting, but I think it's cool. So we'll find a way. We'll find a way to make that a reality. Oh, guys, I'm going back to school. It's been a while, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna help me become a better coach. So we'll see how that goes. Slowly transitioning out of athletics, but I still want to compete roughly around masters. I want to do like at least 1 or 2 masters competitions. So I'm gonna train towards that. Kind of fairly competitive. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot on my mind and a lot of stress and just figuring shit out. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then, you know, whatever. Contact me for coaching. I'm okay. So 140, that's what we were cleaning. I was like, everything feels good. Behind me, they're pretty much setting up for the next class. It's like a recovery class, which I can never attend because I'm rushing to work. But 160 here, looking pretty good. Super easy. One for a double. Just feeling how heavy 160 feels relative to how I feel. I'm like, maybe we go to 180. Look at that, guys. And this is where I'm just like, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock. Gotta get out of here. So 180 felt pretty decent. Got it off the rack okay. I was like, you know what? I think I could do 2. I feel it. So we're hitting 90, okay? Don't make fun of me for my depth. We're like 90 and that's good. That's a valid squat. 180, solid 2. I was like, let me try 190. Let's go for it. Here, red, blue, yellow. That's how I count my weights. Feeling good, looking good. Here, I'll tell you guys. My first ever competition, I was training in pounds, and I had no idea what the fuck I wanted on the bar, so I just went off of colors. And guess what? I won that competition. So it works. Anyways, guys, maybe I'll try to get another video posted before Christmas, but if not, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I won't be seeing you in the new year because I will still see you this year. So if any of you wanted to try out some supplements, if you guys live in the States, use the link down below for 10% off your entire purchase with the discount code CREATAndrew10. And yeah, hope you have an amazing Christmas, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the year. Bye, guys.